right, so look, the views and opinions expressed on, I'm just saying, by the host or hosts, do not necessarily state or reflect those of the channel. Furthermore, the views and the opinions on topics and segments by the host or hosts are those of their own.
Yo,
Hey y'all, hey, and welcome to another episode of I'm just saying. We are powered by I Am Corte Entertainment. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
and I'll be naked.
Mia F. Baby.
Now on tonight's show, we are super excited. As y'all can see, we doing something a little different. You know what I'm saying? A little razzle dazzle, a little think that ain't. So we can talk to our good people. And before we get started, I'm going to do what I always do, check in with my co-host. What's up, y'all?
What's happening? What's happening? How was y'all weekend or week or 7 days, 6 days?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like,
I always go first. I feel like so you never go first. So how about I just flip it on you
oh,
and just
okay,
You never go first.
okay.
boom.
My weekend ended on a high note. It just wrapped up, but I married the movie, and
Okay,
yeah, super
okay.
excited about
Your boy
that.
quick with the
Yeah,
fingers over. Okay.
that's me and Kamora. And I just want to give a shout out to all of my castmates. Everybody was dope, encouraging, had some tips, had some words of comfort, had a lot of patience with your girl. And so,
Damn.
yeah, it looked like Mia F. Baby right there. Okay.
Okay.
That is, that's a little
Yeah.
for me, but yeah, that's me.
It's
So
a donk. Looked like I had a
quick
donk.
question, like, because I was listening to you. What you said, you had a good weekend, all that stuff. You said everybody had some good tits.
Everybody, everybody has some good tips.
Oh,
Tips.
okay, okay. I was
Yeah.
like,
Come back.
okay, what was the movie about again? I
Um,
I heard
I
you, my
mean,
bad.
you might see a tip, but
or two.
Oh yeah, because you did have a powerful weekend. One of them weekends where you was doing some things.
facts. So, yeah, that's how my weekend was. You know what I'm saying? And I had the pleasure to work with a bunch of talented people. And, super grateful to our producer, Corte, for that awesome opportunity. And now I don't know if I'm excited about the premiere, but I'm nervous because, you know, that's when you open yourself up for judgment. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
Y'all
Open
got a date already or a month?
Yeah, July 20th is the tentative date for But I'm Married. July 20th.
Okay,
Yes.
July 19th, my B day. So I see what y'all was trying to do. But yeah, okay.
Uh, you know what I'm saying?
I'm in there.
So,
I'm in there.
what about you, Mia? What you do?
well, I was on set this weekend. Tomorrow, my baby graduates high school.
Oh.
So yeah, like I am a nervous wreck. I think I'm more nervous than he is, but yeah, I will officially I did it. I feel like I should walk across the stage with a
Mm,
tassel. Uh,
selfie. Go ahead.
yeah, I no, I did that. Pat, what Snoop say? I want to thank me.
Yeah.
So I definitely yeah. So and because of the storm, how y'all doing? We had a tornado. Was it a tornado that hit?
Um, well, it
Oh,
was definitely high winds and stuff. I don't know if a tornado actually touched down in Dallas, but I know we had high winds,
Right.
60, 80 miles per hour that did some damage.
So my
Hmm.
kids missed the last week of school. Like they canceled school Tuesday, Wednesday, and tomorrow school is canceled.
mm. They got to
So
make it up like in the beginning
oh,
of
oh,
next year or in the
I
summer.
wish they would tell my kids to make up the last 3 days of school.
Uh,
First of all, my oldest is a senior. They're gonna
Mm.
get that back in blood. Like ain't no way he going back through them houses again. Yeah, nah. So they just end up like the award ceremonies and things like that. They supposed to have like a little dance for the kids. All that got canceled. So yeah, I was on set and I am super, super proud of you. Super, super proud of Corte. Like, man, I seen y'all in ways that I had never seen y'all before. I seen parts of Toya that I thought I was never gonna see. But yeah.
You was naked like that?
You said be naked.
What about you?
Yeah,
Sweet.
great. I was also on set, man. Shout out to Lakeisha, man. I was on set of I Am Desperate or I'm Desperate. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we was getting it in this weekend. It definitely had fun. Got some good shots, man. Had got a great cast.
I
Yeah.
seen that you and I seen your little resume. Well, I let me take that back. I seen your big resume.
I was about to say, don't.
No, I took it back. I took it back. I take it back. I
Yeah, I
seen
appreciate
that
you.
resume. Like you doing numbers. Like you in everything, huh?
Yeah, I appreciate you. I just been, just working, grinding, trying to, better myself, better my craft, man, and just fulfill the people with the laughs and hey, okay, this
Okay,
Yes.
hey, we gonna have to talk, boy. Hey, Chris, okay,
okay, Jess.
yeah,
I didn't
I
see
had
that.
testicles out,
See it.
man.
You had your testicles out.
Yeah, I had to, Eli is the character, so I just brought a little something. I be trying to bring something different every time.
Wait, you said you had testicles out.
Chesticles.
What are testicles?
I had,
Like,
my little bird. You know what I'm saying?
oh, I thought. Did you think he said testicles? I was like, he had his
Man,
testicles out. What
No.
movie is this?
God,
Chesticle.
man.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Chesticle. Yeah.
Yeah. That was it, man. I just been working.
Yeah. But I'm super proud of you because I know several people that's on that production. I'm desperate,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm looking forward to that movie as well. Yes, indeed. So keep being great, B. Mia, keep being great. You know.
Trying. I'm trying to do a little something.
Yeah, y'all doing y'all's thing, or we are doing our thing.
Because you
So
definitely doing your thing.
I did. I tried to, So we will see. You know what? Because I believe that you always under promise and over deliver.
Hmm.
So I'm hoping that I don't be trying to be like, oh my goodness,
Nah,
and then
I do it for you.
you always over promise, under promise, and over deliver. B ain't got that problem because he's a beast in his own right.
Man,
Yeah,
I can't
and
wait
B,
to see him in
deserve
group.
it. Like for real, you didn't put in the work and you keep working. So when I say that, I mean it because you earned that. You
Nah,
know
I
what I'm saying?
appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Like, yeah. So keep paving the way for folks who's watching. You know what I'm saying?
Will do.
But on that note, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our first segment of the day by my girl Mia, Daily Delusion. Or
Dilemma.
Dilemma.
Wow.
Don't they go together? Daily
He be
Delusion.
confident too.
Every week.
That
Every
makes
week.
no
He
sense.
be confident.
No sense. I'm gonna try that again because in the industry we in, if you mess up like that, they be like cut. So
Yeah.
okay. So at this time, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and jump into our first segment by my girl Mia, Daily Dilemma.
Woo. Okay. So the name of this dilemma is my ex best friend is a cheat.
um,
What?
ex
Best friend
best friend
is a cheat.
is a cheater.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I want to know what side are you gonna stand for self or you gonna take one for the team? It says my ex best friend and I've been friends for 15 years, and she is a serial cheater. She always uses me as the cover up. One time she was dating a guy and I liked his friend, but she had run my name through the mud saying that I'm a slut and I'm a cheat. Now she ruining my love life with her cheating. I got fed up and I told it. I told her boyfriend everything so I could get with the friend. Now she's saying that she could never be my friend again. Am I wrong?
I ain't even. It's just me. You know, what I'm
Oh,
saying? Not gonna count. Not gonna count. Um, could you repeat it? Because I'm still kind of confused.
You
okay.
know what, B? I promise you, we Siamese twins.
Okay, cool. All
Okay,
right, cool,
okay.
cool.
Let me break it down. Let me
Okay.
break
Yeah,
it down.
just
So,
a highlight. Okay.
for example,
So me, my ex-girlfriend.
listen, no, listen, I'm gonna break it down like this. Me
Okay.
and Toya, okay, no, I ain't gonna say Toya. Me and Ashley are best friends.
Okay.
Ashley is a cheater. Ashley got a boyfriend right now, and I want to hook up with Ashley boyfriend, homeboy. You know how they do the two man.
Mhm.
Shit.
Okay.
Now, but she done read my name through the mud saying that I'm the cheat. So I told her boyfriend everything so I could hook up with his friend.
Yeah, you
Um,
know. Yeah.
I don't really. She told dude because she was, mad or whatever. But you, okay, would.
The thing is, okay, listen.
You out of line.
So, okay, just like taking one for the team. If you're not attracted to that person and your friend be like, hey, I need you to take one for the team, do you always take one for the team? Or is there a time where you be like, you know what? Nah, I'm not no cheat. I don't like that dude. I'm not taking one for the team.
Taking one for the team doesn't necessarily mean sleeping with them. You're just occupying you just keeping them company.
They
Wow,
be listen.
you know,
I ain't never slept, but I had to break up a thing before because they wanted me to take one for the team, and that dude thought we was finna get down, and I didn't like him,
you're
and
not
he had
a
a man
team
full of gold.
player. You are not a team
So
player.
I'm supposed to sleep with somebody?
Did you
Have
not
you
hear what I said? I
have
said
you ever taken one for the team?
me.
Yes, he has.
Both of y'all. Either one of y'all. Have y'all ever
I know
taken one?
he has.
Yeah, man, I'm a team player. Yeah,
Yeah.
I took one for the team, but I'm saying like it doesn't necessarily mean sexual things. Like you just have to keep them company. While you know what I'm saying.
Did you sleep with that person? Did you have sex? Not sleep. Did you have sex with the person that you was taking for the team?
I have before. Yeah,
See,
but what does that mean? I'm saying that doesn't mean that that's what that
yes, it
happens all the
does.
time. No, it doesn't. It just means hey, look, man, she got an ugly friend, so I really want to chill with her. But in order for me to chill with her, she got to bring her friend, and I need you to keep her company so I can go over here and do what you know what I'm saying. So now, what you do in that time, that's up to you. It's not mandatory that you sleep with them, but you got to keep them company while I do my thing. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the whole purpose of taking one for the team. You got to be a team player, man. Can't score all the time.
Okay, well, our family juice mom says, yeah, you definitely can't always take one for the team, though. Okay. Uh, hey, girl, Jay, hey, we see you. Yeah, so you know what? I've never taken one for the team. Now, I definitely have encouraged my sis, my homegirls, to take one on my behalf, but
See,
I ain't took one for them, and I'm not.
Wow.
Like, what?
Now that's selfish.
team.
It
No, y'all
is.
not team players, bro. That's crazy.
No, I
No.
That's
mean, I'm
selfish.
just saying,
That's
like, I'm
that's
not.
what it is.
I'm not. I ain't took one for the team, and I'm not now. Now, here's what I have. I've definitely have entertained someone, but I ain't slept with nobody and took that for the team.
I
But as
think
far as dry
taking one
time,
for the team doesn't mean sleeping with them.
Yes, it
okay.
It
does.
doesn't. It
But because listen, that was my opinion too, Mia. Because I feel like if you taking one for the team, ain't nobody
If
caring if
they
you
having sex
talking.
in one room and you in the other room, what you doing?
take you're occupying. You're
You
keeping
having
them
sex
company
with them.
because if you're not keeping them company, what does the ugly friend do? They block. They go block.
And
Bitch.
guess what?
Let's go eat. Let's go do something. Bitch, come over
Yes.
here. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta. Sometimes you might have to because
You
that's
gotta
what it
have sex
takes.
with
Because that's what it takes to keep her from blocking. But it's not mandatory. It's
them. Yes,
Right.
it is. If you
But
hear, man, listen, with dudes, girls may be different, but with dudes think my homeboy knocking old girl down, I'm finna knock you down. That's what dudes think.
Dudes do think that,
Girls
and I'm
maybe
not
a little.
taking one
Girls
for
are
the
different.
team.
Girls are sitting up there. We can just
I
talk and kiki or
disagree.
whatever. Dudes, if they hear they homeboy, don't let your homegirl be making noises. They're like, yeah, what you trying to do? I ain't trying to do nothing.
I disagree.
Okay, but back to your question, you said in that dilemma that you talked to. I mean, you told her boyfriend some stuff about your girl to get with the
Yes.
friend.
Okay. So in real life, this is not even just this, but in real life, I have a friend girl, and she's a serial cheater. And she would always make it seem like I'm the bad one. She would always be like, "Oh, Mia gave this dude my number. Mia did it, and I'm like, I'm not the bad one.
One for the team.
Right.
So then, if I meet somebody I like, now I got a bad name in these streets.
Perfect example. You took one for the team. Your homegirl is a serial cheater. She needed an excuse. You was the excuse one day, and you took that. Like, nah, it was
I
me.
can't be the excuse every
But
time.
I'm
No,
saying, even if it was one time, you took that. You took one for the team. It's not always sexual. It's just like
it is.
you know what I'm saying? Like
If it's not always sexual, then I've definitely taken one for the team. I've definitely entertained somebody, but more times than none, I've definitely given that energy off. Like, sis, I just need you to come along for the come along. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I
Like,
definitely be like, what? Come on, we finna. The young folks call it 2-man now. I didn't know that was a thing. We
What's
just
that?
be like, 2-man is when it's like a double date.
Is
But
it two women too, or
it's a man and a woman, like two
you
men.
and your homeboy, me and my homegirl. Like,
Yeah,
we all gotta go.
but they call it 2-man?
yeah, it's called 2-man.
Uh,
That's the new term. Y'all don't
listen,
see. I got an 18-year-old, so I know these terms. This
no,
one's so regular.
I'm gonna stick to the double date. Yeah, because that lets you know that I have a date and you got a date. You know what I'm saying?
What if that double date was ugly? Was a catfish?
I have a date and my date isn't another man. Because that the other term you just named was
Well,
2 men.
2-man.
2-man. Yeah. Where's the women? Where's your date?
It's 2 men, 2 women.
It could just be.
Yeah, and I'm not. No.
There we go. Don't breathe, y'all. I'm struggling. Like that's why we need our producer because I'm struggling over here.
Hey, y'all calling it that in the chat, man? Y'all gonna say 2 men or y'all gonna say a double?
It's called a 2-man. Man, my son, that's what the kids call it 2-man. But
Tell them to stop.
if you ever went on a double date and the person, well, you got to go through, and then you not feeling that other person, but that other person feeling you.
Yeah.
So you got to entertain them that whole night.
Yeah.
Did you sleep with him?
No. See, no. I'm good at entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Like
you are an entertainer
for the purpose. Like we here to eat. You know, I might not like you once I get here, but we gonna finish this date out. We gonna laugh, have a good time, and then when we go home, that's it. Like it ain't gonna be no.
See, because I don't know. Some women are aggressive now, but these men, they be like, I call them octopus. Like they just be all over you. Just let me touch on you and da. And especially if the other couple feeling nil, that ugly dude is over here like, oh yeah, like,
man, stop the cap.
What's I have no idea.
Stop the cap. Do women want affection or not?
It's like, a difference between we want affection from people we're attracted to.
Well, you on a date? You're here. You obviously, I got you.
No, not when you that darn taking one for the team. We not on no date because I'm attracted to you. I'm there for moral support of my friend.
You got the picture. Your homegirl sent you the picture before you got over here, and you knew what you was coming to. Yeah, people still do that. Let me see what he look like. Yeah,
catfish. These dudes are catfishing. They hatfish. They catfish. They shade fish. They eyes fish.
Are y'all? Are y'all open to somebody like setting y'all up? Are y'all cool with that? Like y'all open to that?
A blind date?
Yeah, like a
I
blind
did a
date.
blind date and I ain't doing that shit no more.
I've never been on a blind date.
No more. Cause I didn't work, her whole arm didn't work.
What
And she, like,
Oh yes, I
do
remember
you
this.
mean? Her arm didn't work.
yeah, man, and she ain't had two of her fronts. Or
Yeah,
So
it might,
you
it
didn't
might
ask
have
what
just
she looked like at all?
I think it was the two. It was one front and the side, but she ain't had them. Her arm didn't work,
What do you
and
mean?
I just wondered, and I couldn't do that, bro, because Bernie Mac was the only person I seen like that. But in like face to face, trying to hold a conversation, can't do that.
I went out with a cockeyed dude once, and it bothered me. Um, he was really nice. I didn't like his pants. He had on dad pants, and he was cockeyed.
See,
No,
I could do cockeyed.
no,
It's
you can't do
it's
cockeyed.
wondering. It's when you're looking at me and then your shit just start going
Listen,
off like that. I think
no,
at
it was bad.
somebody
We went
coming.
to Top Golf. Really cool guy. We went to Top Golf, and I was like, record me, hidden, and he goes like this, like trying to get his good eye on the. And I was like, when he had to get his good eye on the phone, I knew that was the end.
So I'm gonna check in with the family real quick. The family says, Jay Marie says I did on an app, so she's done I believe a blind date on an app.
On the app though.
Cortez says that he's open to a blind date. Okay, Mr. Wow, where did you find her at? Talking about B. B, where did you find her at? See, Renee says, holla, hey y'all. Yes. B, whenever you met old girl that had the cock eye and the missing teeth and the all of that.
And it was on Facebook. Yeah.
Oh, you met her.
So you had seen her before. It wasn't a blind date. She was just a catfish.
Oh, it was a blind date because whoever showed up to this place didn't look like the person on the picture. So yeah, that was a blind date. I don't care what you say.
Yeah.
So what is that instant pet peeve that will set y'all off? Like, I'm not going, no. Like when you see them, what instantly would be like,
Their teeth is bad. Like like what?
Yeah, oh, if they got bad teeth, you saying no?
Yeah, that's the first thing I noticed because I'm talking to them. So if they grill all jacked up and look like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that because I'm a kisser. I like to kiss. You know what I'm saying? So that's important to me.
Yeah.
What about that side tooth missing?
It's part of the teeth.
I hate that side, and they just be smiling.
Hey, okay, now, hey, I ate a lot of candy when I was growing. I mean, when I was coming up, and I still like candy, so it's gone. So what?
You missing the side tooth?
Still eat. Yeah.
I've never.
My gum is actually stronger than the tooth that was there.
But so the thing is, I'm if his tooth is missing, it's not my favorite, but at least he did something to get rid of whatever it was and the reason why I needed to leave his mouth. It's not just in there causing problems with the rest of
it. Yeah, man. You live a little longer. You live a little longer. Your shit gonna fall out too.
Well, then you get dentures. But I'm just saying, I don't like that because, and that's like, and then I'm like,
the ones you put in the cup.
Yes.
In a cup of water.
Sure will. No, I will definitely get denture.
We got wake up, turn the light on. Got to find your teeth, and you get
no. I will get
no. Let me check in real quick, y'all, with the family because LaDacia said a dead tooth. Okay, Mr. said I'm down for a blind date, but I might be laughing the entire time to keep from crying. LaDacia also says he said his gums are strong. So. Cortez says if the tooth is missing, at least the breath gotta smell good. Listen,
I hate that missing side tooth.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Forgot your question. Okay, yeah.
Juice Mob says, as soon as I see that she's ugly, I'm being super respectful, letting her know it's a no.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gonna tell her no instantly? Like I can't do this.
Pet peeve.
Oh,
Mia,
Liz,
what's your pet peeve? You say your pet peeve?
Mia,
Yeah, you said your
what?
pet peeve?
I said, well, I can't do that, but I really don't like a dude that is like 5'2". If he's shorter than me, that's an issue.
God damn. And you like men, right?
So
Because every day you got a problem with me.
I love men. I just don't want you to be. I don't. How you gonna protect me?
He can
but
hey,
sis,
listen. You people got chihuahuas.
What the
I
hell?
don't know.
Chihuahua don't protect nothing. What is that? You
It's
just got
shit
to.
out of somebody.
We
uh,
got we. I'm gonna be a little confrontational, as y'all called me.
okay.
Sis said the height, which I agree. You know what I'm saying? Height is important to me as well.
Uh-huh.
But sis said height. Remember that time, B, when she was like, dude was pursuing her for like 5 years,
Yeah.
didn't get her with it, right? Then
Uh-huh.
sis be like, I'm just sitting on what I'm sitting on. Then
Yep.
sis be like, I ain't fucking like that. I ain't,
Yep.
and I'm
I'm
like,
not.
But yeah, yeah,
Now y'all see why.
you got
no,
a
no,
whole
no.
list of niggas
I'm
that you
just saying,
don't like.
but you say you love men like that,
I
like sis.
do love
You
men.
ain't messing with them. You ain't dating them because you're making them wait 5, 10, 11 years.
No, I
Like,
know. My
like
mama
really,
said. My mama said they ain't gonna just knock on my door, and I said I
right?
know, mama. But what? First of all, I'm 5'5". What is wrong with height? Holds some importance. Thank you, Jay. It's important. You have to have some kind of height. First, I mean, you ain't got to be super tall. But my 18-year-old is 6 foot. I'm
I
not
think
saying
I
you got
think
to.
I think you need to think about what about your parents, huh? What your mama say? Did she say, "Hey, oh no, this nigga"?
My
No,
mama
you
said,
5'5".
let me tell you what my mama said. And see, I don't even say the same thing my mama said. My mama said that her man had to pay all bills. Her money was always had to be her money.
We
Okay.
talking about height. We ain't talking about money.
Mama wanted them
Is
tall.
your daddy short? Is your mama short?
Huh. My
Boom.
daddy paid
Now
all the
I'm pretty
bills.
sure we about to go to commercial. Before we go to commercial, let me say mine real quick. Too much makeup. Yeah, that's a cutoff
Too
for me
much,
because I
what
know
is too much makeup? What is too much makeup?
where your shit caked up. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Where your face be where well, I forgot it what they do with their nose where it be twerking and shit. It be
Your nose short?
it go on tour or something like that. But they be shape shifting their face, and so whenever you do that, that's too much fucking makeup. Yeah, I mean when you hug a nigga and the shit come off on your
What
shirt.
about real long nails? Do you like girls with real long nails?
I don't care. As long as you don't scratch a nigga, you know what I'm saying? I'm cool. As long as you know you still grip, you know, I'm good. Just don't
Yeah.
scratch.
Okay. Like Juice said in the comments, he said a cake face, right? Is that what you mean?
Contour. That's
Contour.
what
Oh, contour.
I knew it
Contour.
was something. They went on tour, so but I knew what I was talking about. Yeah, when they be changing, I seen a chick with a bell pepper nose like this, but then with the makeup, it was slim. That's that's magic, man. That's crazy. And y'all know I'm telling the truth.
Right.
That's why y'all
You want to know who you waking up to. You want
man.
to when you wake up and go to sleep, you want them to be the same person.
So when I see a chick with makeup now, I don't even get excited. I just be like, she's ugly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Dang.
You know what? We're going to jump into a quick commercial real quick, family. But I really want to know a little bit more about that because me and always talking about the no makeup and I want
yeah,
your real hair.
BBLs.
And I'm like, but that's not the women that be turning y'all's head. That's not the women y'all go cheat. Y'all
no,
don't go cheat with
no.
a woman with no makeup, natural hair. Y'all be the big booty Judies with the fake titties, with the cake face.
Yeah, that's who they fuck. We
That's
don't
y'all
love
cheat,
them hoes.
Lashes.
huh?
We hit them. They just hit them. We don't love them. We don't cherish them. We don't have family and
They
kids.
be loving them BBL.
But that's who y'all mess up y'all's family for.
Nah, y'all mess it up.
How we mess it up?
Y'all mess
And
it up.
listen,
You better go to a
family,
commercial. You
And we're gonna run to a really quick commercial, you guys. Go grab you a drink, grab you a snack. Stay tuned for some more of. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying, goddamn.
I came here because he needs to be honest with himself and with me.
Honest? Honest about what, miss? What's the name?
You know what? I'm gonna do exactly as you
wait,
stated.
Wait, hold on, where you going? Sleep, right?
Hey, babe. Did we wake you?
No, but you both loud as hell.
How about I kick Sandra's ass out?
You trying to tell me about my wife?
You better put a stop to it before you lose your wife and your child. That little bitch we had in our bedroom? Yeah, that's his ex-wife. But I guess your ass got more time to do all your freaky shit in the office, don't you?
No, that's not what it is.
Then what is it? Either which way it goes. Either which way it goes.
Telling stories is the most incredible thing in the world. To get lost in the story means the job has been done. To feel connected to a film or play is what we strive to accomplish for the audience. Giving laughter, drama, romance, comedy through storytelling since 2014. I am Corte Entertainment.
Welcome back and welcome back. I want to give a really quick shout out to Corte for many reasons. Those two trailers, But I'm Married, as well as his list of work, just a few of the things that Corte has done. Corte is, he's kind of like the GOAT. Like, that brother right there is so talented and creative. I feel like he's underrated. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't get enough accolade and recognition for all that he do, all the people he's worked with, all the opportunities that he's given and provided. That brother been in the lab since he moved here. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you, Corte of I Am Corte Entertainment, for your catalog. We appreciate you, brother. Okay. So with that being said, at this time, we're going to go ahead and jump into what we call Pick Your Poison. Yes, and yes, the family is definitely giving him his praise right there like that. So yes, okay. Now, family, as y'all can see, we doing something different tonight. You know what I'm saying? We just, want to keep everybody safe and at home. So the Pick Your Poison ain't fully together, but we gonna wing it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm kind of piggyback off of my sis Mia. The other week ago, she did a segment called Underrated. So we're gonna do underrated versus overrated. So I'm just gonna throw out some topics out there. And family, we need you to chime in. If you feel like it's overrated or underrated, let us know. And let us know why you feel that way. All right? Simple enough? Okay? Okay.
Gotcha.
So let's start with the big one, because I really want to know, do y'all feel like the Diddy situation is overrated or underrated? I need to know, because you know what I'm saying? Is Diddy do it? Did he not know Diddy? Like, is it overrated or is it underrated?
It's underrated. It's underrated. They need to lift the covers up off that motherfucker and let all the secrets out. God damn it!
But they got a whole doc on Tubi about it. Like,
yeah, I seen that. That was some shit that TMZ collected. You know what I'm saying? Like, the real documentary that they gonna put out about that nigga is gonna be like some R. Kelly shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Oprah gonna be on.
Yeah, like if they go find Bentley, the dude with the umbrella, the damn the male Mary Poppins, if they go find him, bro, he gonna have some stories. I feel like, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
And so yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people uncovering some shit. So I feel like it's underrated.
You feel like it's underrated. Okay, what about you, Mia? You feel Diddy is overrated or underrated with everything going on?
I will say overrated, and the reason I say it's overrated is because true enough, now a light is getting shined on it. All these people that claim that they were molested by Diddy, like not Cassie. I'm not talking about Cassie. Cassie got her money, but all these people that's yeah, me too. Yeah, where were you at then?
Wait, you can be paid for it? Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Cassie got her money or whatever, but now Columbus Short, I love him, but he was like, yeah, I remember one time he had asked me to come to his room. Now, only people I ride with, well, I'm gonna say three names that I feel got the right to say it. Case, because Mace, not Case, Mace, because Mace been saying Diddy ain't right. 50, even though 50's a bully, I don't like 50 Cent like that. No, I take that back. I love you, 50 Cent, because I'm coming to your studio. But 50, he been on his head, and Cassie. Everybody else, they just like, yeah, let me tell you what happened. Yeah, one time I was at a party and did where was this energy at all these years while it was happening? Why y'all wait to Cassie get her money and try to get? I feel like they just trying to get $1 because Cassie got her dollars.
They did Bill Cosby like that.
Huh?
They did They did Bill Cosby like that.
And I felt it was overrated because
they did R. Kelly like that. Goddamn, they gonna do Diddy like that.
And I felt it was overrated. I still listen to Step in the Name of Love.
I do too. R. Kelly and Robert Kelly are two
different people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So which one did y'all listen to, Robert Kelly or R. Kelly?
You definitely be listening to R. Kelly, but Robert is the one, the sick mother that did all that.
Robert's the bad guy.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? R. Kelly is the artist. And
he's the artist. He's a genius as an artist, and we ain't nobody taking that away. Yeah. But that sick person in his head that wants them little girls.
And the same thing with Diddy. Diddy put a lot of people out. Old girl from Danny DeCane, she came out and said something. But Making a Band, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he came out with. Y'all remember when they were sitting in that living room, waking them up? Oh, because Making a Band had me glued to the TV every week.
Yeah.
I was watching Making a Band.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I feel like Diddy put a lot of people on. He put people on. If it wasn't for Diddy, you wouldn't have no Biggie. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he put people on.
People's trauma isn't overrated.
What did you say, B?
People's trauma isn't overrated.
I didn't say people's trauma was. I'm saying people trying to get $1
because of their trauma.
What?
Over their trauma.
They ain't trying to see him go to, like, if you want somebody, you would hit them with a criminal case. If they did something to you, you hit them with a criminal case to get them to go to jail because you want to see them behind bars. You don't care if this dude is behind bars or not. You just care about getting $1.
I don't think that she cared. We can,
not guilty, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't, because I think she damn sure want him to, pay for it. But compensation is one of those things. You hurt people where, you know what I'm saying, they shining. And I think that that's one of the first things that people go after because that's, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think.
Because they know he got it.
I don't think she's cool with him just being free on a strength. I think that she still want him to go, sit down somewhere and let them people in jail take care of him. But anyway, so underrated. So J. Marie.
What about you? What do you feel? You didn't tell us what you feel. Overrated or underrated?
I think that the situation is underrated as far as, because I feel like we at the tip of the iceberg with everything that he has done, right? We just now finding out stuff about him. I think it's underrated in the fact of what he's done, but it's like every week there's Diddy this, Diddy that, Diddy, and I feel like the topic of him is like so much. I'm sick of hearing about it. I just want to see some justice. And I know it's a process because he got a lot of skeletons to unpack. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I just pray that the people who has been affected in that way, definitely seeks
No,
justice.
I feel like everybody has the ability. I mean, I'm not taking away from nobody's trauma.
Yeah.
Have
Right.
y'all ever seen? Have y'all seen?
Let's. Uh-huh.
Well, I was just saying, what's the name of it with the rabbit? The it's a show on Netflix.
Bugs Bunny. Oh, I don't know. That's the only rabbit I know.
It's a show on Netflix, but the guy who plays in the show is called something anyway. But the guy who plays in the show is actually the guy it happened to. He acts as himself in the docu-series, and it's about a stalker. And he shows how he sits up there, and he thought he wanted to be a comedian. He thought this guy was gonna take him to the next level. This guy fed him drugs till he passed out, and he woke up getting
In
bent
my
over.
box. Who framed Roger Rabbit? That's why. That's the other rabbit I was gonna say.
Oh,
Right.
I gotta watch it. It's on Netflix though.
Okay. So Jay says there's too many folks connected to him in the industry, though. Facts. So a lot of family will agree that that definitely underrated. Okay, cool. Huh. I just had an update on the comments. I was looking at those. Okay. All right. So moving along. So as Mia had mentioned, her baby just graduated. We know that this is the graduation season for a lot of kids and all that good stuff. I want to know, do y'all think underrated versus overrated? Prom. Because baby, when it was my turn, I thought I was cute doing my little thing with a little, limo and, a little cute dress, hair, nails, outfit, and all that. But baby, have y'all seen the way these kids are with this prom? Do y'all feel like it's underrated or overrated how they go all out for prom?
Right now in today's time, I think it's overrated. I think they doing too goddamn much. You know what I'm saying? Like back then for prom, like we had to worry about asking the parents, to take the daughter to the dance. You know what I'm saying? Now they renting out Lamborghinis with big stacks of money and big watches and all the expensive suits and dresses that's like 10 miles long and shit dragging. It's like, bro, what are you?
No, facts.
Like we fucking after this, right? Like we gotta come up with all it. Like this is a lot of stuff to come out of, because that's what prom was about. Prom was about going to the dance with the baddest, and we smashing after this, man.
Listen, do you hear me?
Yeah, you can't smash with all that shit on.
Oh gosh,
you gotta get this rental pack.
What about you, Mia? Do you feel like prom is overrated or underrated with all these things that these kids is doing?
I would say it depends on what the child is doing after graduation. If the child is graduating and just to go work at McDonald's, it's completely overrated. But that might be the highlight of their life.
Right.
Some people actually peak in high school, believe it or not. That's their peak is at 18 years old. But if your child is got into college, HBCU, whatever college, is going to be a doctor, lawyer, have aspirations, and you're proud of their accomplishments, if they did more than just twerk on TikTok,
right,
then go to the end. They worth it.
No, seriously.
But if I had it, my son didn't want to go to prom. He didn't go to prom. But if I had it, and I'm super proud of him and overcoming everything. If I had it, baby, it would have been a helicopter riding through whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't have it. But if he was just got out of juvenile and he got a GPA of 1.2, nah, baby, you going to your McDonald's work clothes because that's where you need to be at work.
Okay. Well, I feel that prom in this day and age is definitely overrated. Like some parents, I don't have proof of this. This is just my opinion based on what the kids be looking like and posting. But some of them kids we know like probably be going in debt just to make sure that they looking like a piece. And then they go all the way out for these kids for a prom. And half of them damn kids, are they still graduating?
See, that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't do all that.
like. You know what I'm saying? Let me check in with the family and see what the family got to say about the prom. Jay Marie says overrated, but I do feel it's important to experience some of it, especially with the graduation via online. She says, Cortez says, child, these people be having a whole wedding reception just to get from the front door to the back of the Tesla. Forget a limo. You got to spend money or just walk before the spend of the money on the actual dress. I agree.
Now, what I will say is some of these outfits or like these girls are walking around with nothing but lace and glitter on their nipples. Like,
right.
What are you wearing?
They be like they finna go, to the strip club on some of them dresses. I be like, what happened to the modest, nice, cute? You know what I'm saying?
Something. All you got are nipple cover.
Yeah.
It'd be too much. Michael says the parents got the money to spoil their child. That's what they're gonna do. Granted, that's true. But I just feel like the prom is it's a whole situation. It's like a whole big old
setting them up for failure.
That part.
If they're not going to, if they're doing things after high school, if you had, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Y'all remember that show, My Super Sweet 16?
Yes.
No.
Come on. They were going all out. What Tiana Taylor had everything, and I didn't even know who she was at the time. She was just famous off the strength of being famous.
I feel like that you know how they go all out for prom. I feel like they should do all of that for graduation.
Right.
Okay? That's all I'm saying. But let's move on real quick. I have a few more to ask y'all real quick. Okay, family, underrated versus overrated. If you're not in the industry, you may not be able to, chime in or whatever. But auditions. Do y'all feel like auditions are overrated or do y'all feel like auditions are underrated? And the reason why I'm posing that, because we are aware that some people are just handpicked and chosen and they skip this. You know what I'm saying?
We got to be careful because we got somebody that does get handpicked.
So let me finish.
Oh.
Auditions, overrated or underrated? Because some people get selected, and then we also know that some audition processes are so extreme and long. And so, do y'all feel like that process is overrated or underrated?
I'm gonna go first, because I feel like I've been called out.
Overrated. Overrated.
Oh,
I feel like it's underrated because auditions are important. I feel like auditions should be right, so it's underrated. People ain't taking auditions.
Yeah,
important. Now, I audition for a lot of shit that I'm in, Mia. Okay, and being handpicked, that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's nothing wrong with it.
That just mean the nigga got the chops. You know what I'm saying?
You got the juice.
Yes. Now, a lot of people. Why I say, the auditions is important. During the auditions, if the directors and casting directors was more honest with actors when they do audition, I think that it would be it wouldn't be so underrated, because like you could learn something. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people go in there and they don't look the part, they don't fit the part, but when they leave out, they be like, hey, good job, keep doing your thing. And then they leave thinking that, damn, I could have had the part. No, you couldn't have, because you don't even look the fucking part. You don't, you're not a good actor. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people be thinking they good. So I think it's underrated because a lot of people don't audition, and during the auditions, a lot of the directors and casting directors aren't honest with the actor.
Okay.
Making delusional actors.
Okay.
A lot of shit on me.
You know what? I will say that that the process of being handpicked, because I've been handpicked before. And I think the process of being handpicked, it is definitely, that's a blessing. That's a good thing. And for people who don't get handpicked, then people tend to shit on people who do. Because you can't nobody tell me what we do if they had a chance to be handpicked and skip the audition process, that they would be mad and they would be like, no, bro, let me go on and audition for your shit. Like,
Yeah.
ain't nobody saying let me audition after you've been chosen single-handedly. Okay. I just feel that it's overrated in the sense of the entitlement aspect. Like, some people feel like, you know what I'm saying, I ain't got to communicate effectively. If I show up, I do. If I don't, oh well, they're gonna call me anyway. You know what I'm saying? I feel like some people don't take the craft serious. I've sat on a panel of an audition, and you can tell the people who take it seriously and the people who just came to show their face in hopes of, you know what I'm saying? And
Growth.
yeah. And so I think that it is underrated with the respect level of it. I feel like people need to respect the audition processes. Period.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody there got to explain why you didn't get the part. Ain't nobody
Right.
got to follow back up with you. You know what I'm saying? You just keep auditioning, and if they want you, they gonna reach back out and select you. Period. Point blank.
Right.
You know. And if they don't, you keep it moving and you keep on auditioning.
I like what Jay said. She says nothing wrong with that as long as you delivering well. Okay, Mia, why you tried to single me out?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You coming to the group for me?
You the hottest thing walking. No, what I would say is the only reason I would say something would be, first of all, you're well deserving. Let's be clear. Like, you respect your craft and you are well deserving. I'm just saying. But what I would say, don't hold auditions if you already have the person picked. Don't waste other people's time.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That is true. But let me go over to the family real quick also. Cortez says being handpicked causes the industry not to be taken serious. Okay, I don't think that that is not taken serious. I think that it starts to say, oh, they the favorites. It discourages folks who feel like I ain't gonna audition because they already know who they want. You know what I'm saying? I'm okay with people writing for people that they want. You have the right
to. I was about to say.
Look at Tyler Perry. He had his same people every time.
I'm just saying that every now and again, it feels good to, if you see, that's only from, like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, I consider myself an underdog for sure. But in order to get in with certain people that I would love to work with or whatever that look like, I have to figure out how to get through if they are always, handpicking on their auditions. And that's a task in itself. So I got to go be great on other projects to be noticed in order to have that opportunity. And sometimes you got to take the long way around, and that's just what it is. I'm not mad at people who handpick folk. I just be like, I feel like the audition process is underrated in the respect level of it. Respect our time. Don't hold auditions if you already know who you want.
If you already know who you want.
Or if you don't know who you want and you have some seats to fill, you know what I'm saying? Then people come ready, prepared, and put your best foot forward, and don't think the shit should be handed to you
right
all the time.
I will say this, being totally transparent, I auditioned for a part and I didn't get it. I seen who got it and I was like, yeah, she deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally seen the person that got the part and I was like, hell yeah. Like, instantly, I knew.
People aren't honest with themselves, and that's what. Cause sometimes I sit on the opposite table of the auditioning. You know,
opposite table.
Yeah, when you come the opposite side of the table. During the auditions, you know what I'm saying? I get to watch people. You know what I'm saying? And I've been doing it since 2020, and sometimes I see people don't have that growth. They think they had the growth.
Yeah.
You know, I see people who be online begging for lead roles, but they don't show up to auditions. No call, no show. You know, so you can't turn on.
Let me jump in with the family real quick. Oh, I just lost light. Don't worry about it. Is the power out or did I pay my light bill? Let me see. Oh,
it's okay. I can't even move or my light gonna go out. So
yes. So let me see.
What can you say?
Let me go to the family real quick. So Corte, he wanted to elaborate more on his point of saying that the industry cannot be taken serious with handpick. Kagan says, what I miss. Juice Mob says, I definitely learned a lot this year, and I know when I don't get selected, it's like a job. I just tend to follow up, letting them know I'm interested in being an extra. Okay, that's cool. Let's see here. Kagan says, who's doing it, holding auditions for casted parts? Don't know who specifically, but I know that there's been times, or maybe I do know specifically, and I don't want to blast nobody.
I need to get handpicked later on.
Yeah, but no, what we saying is auditions overrated or underrated? You know what I'm saying? And it's underrated in the sense of some people just don't take it serious. They feel like they already gonna get that role. You know what I'm saying? Or
Not
they gonna
hungry, like Jay said. Goddamn.
Huh?
You gotta be hungry for this shit, like Jay Marie said.
Hungry
for it. But as far as the underdog people who want a chance to get in that list of handpick, you got to take the long way around. You got to go do other projects so you can grab somebody's attention and they can pay attention to you. And hopefully that's what the fuck Kimura does on But I'm Married. But this ain't about me. You can't teach hungry. It's in you or it ain't.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Facts. So yeah. But at the same token, I have been, let me see, Kagan says, I may have my go-to actors, but I definitely always do auditions to find talent and cast roles for new faces. We have so much talent here, man. I love it. Absolutely. And kudos to you for that, because it is important to have those. And it ain't even just about fresh faces, right, Kagan? It's about good fresh faces. Ain't nobody want to just do fresh faces and they don't take the crap.
Or even take that signature role, like making you grow as an actor. If you always casted as one, you typecast now.
Because a lot of the times these people do get the opportunity to audition for different roles. They just don't come through. They don't, you know what I'm saying?
They don't think they got it.
They don't have it. And it's your job to go back and research, do classes, do work, whatever you got to do to get better. You know what I'm saying? Not get on Facebook and send subliminals. You got to just get better, man.
Yes, because I'm somebody's favorite. So
definitely. You're a favorite, B's a favorite, and I finally got a name. Yeah. So let's be clear.
I'm
not just extra number one no more.
Juice said my first role came from Kagan. He definitely big on giving out opportunities. Facts upon that. My first role in a film came from Kagan. Shout out to Drop Spot as well. You know what I'm saying? My
first role came from Black. Kagan Alexander Black.
First role right there. You know what I'm saying? Or talk to yourself out of it because so-called competition. Oh, that's me. That's why, going high.
When I auditioned for the play, and I actually got the role, when I auditioned for the play, I saw the people there and I was like, I'm finna go back home. And I stuck through it. I did my audition and I actually got the role. So yeah, you can't allow. I mean,
I definitely have done that, been in line and was like, no, I'm finna go. You know how you hear somebody in the back auditioning and they loud? I never forget. Shout out to my boy Julius. Y'all know Julius got a big strong.
Yeah.
That dude was in there auditioning, and I was like, I'm finna go.
Yeah.
I'm finna go. And I was so intimidated just by his voice that I was finna leave. You know what I'm saying, on the strength. But yeah.
Man, what's meant for you is for you. You know,
right.
Like
right.
You can go in there like. I've been in an audition where the person before me had everybody in there laughing. Like you could hear the room laughing. I'm like, bro, I gotta go behind this. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you could bring something totally different, man. You know what I'm saying? Different look, different tone, all that shit. So
you're right.
Okay, I would say this too, even with auditioning. Support, show support. People don't support if they're not in it. They don't support it. They don't share it. They don't. And a share is free. A like is free. You know what I'm saying? If they're not in it, they don't support it.
I take ownership of that because unless it's like somebody doing a casting call, if it's something I'm not a part of, I'm not doing a good job of sharing, you know what I'm saying? Different projects and stuff like that. So I take that on the chin because I'm not good at that. You know what
I
I'm saying?
definitely support. If I don't do
Yeah,
nothing else, I
that's
support.
a very good point though. You know what I'm saying? That's a very good point. So let me move on. Two more things really quick. I might have said two before, but here's the point.
All right.
Hair. Now, I know that there's been a lot of stuff going on with teachers and hair, and they got fired because the kids is doing their hair and all that. Do y'all feel like just hair, the whole hair topic, do y'all feel like hair is overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
I think it's overrated because y'all don't even wear your own shit.
Wait a minute.
Wait, so that would be underrated, right? It's underrated because
no, that would be overrated. Like you feel like the hair is overrated, but so much so that we feel like we have to have this other stuff.
Yeah, y'all don't even wear yours, so you know it's.
You feel like overrated? Hair is overrated.
It's totally underrated.
I feel like I'm plugging up stuff. I feel like hair is overrated, especially when I think about all those situations, you know, with corporate American, being a corporate American, how you wear your hair and all, you know, over the years that we've heard kids getting reprimanded for a certain style.
Locks.
Yeah, I feel like it's overrated with the fact of how people put so much emphasis on hair. I could have a bomb ass hairstyle but be dumb as hell, or I could have a raggedy hairstyle and be a brilliant person. Like, folks quit judging people based on their hair. But I did just the other day because this girl's hair was all over her head, and I
hair. I'm gonna say hair is underrated because it can change a look on a person. For instance, me. Let me go a month or two with no haircut. Facial, head not braided, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna look like I belong on the street somewhere. But
yeah,
the moment I get up out that barber chair, you know, it's like,
your girl be like, go straight home. Don't go to Walmart.
It's like, oh, nigga, you better get right home. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think hair is underrated because it could change.
It could change it.
The whole person's look.
I feel like it's underrated just because even with the reason I say it's underrated is because people aren't educated on our hair. And with that being said, I remember once I was working at a doctor's office and a lady had came. It was rainy that day, like misty. I could tell it was a black chick. She had a fresh silk press, but of course now it's poofed up because it was humid outside. Yeah. And my manager, which was of a different nationality, ethnicity, she was like, I can't believe she came in here with her hair looking like that. And I had to educate her, like, first of all, that woman spent hours on her hair, and because it rained outside, now her hair looks like that, and she still came to this interview. Like, and she discounted her because her hair was poofy, thinking that she was unkept.
It happens all the time. It happens all
so that's the reason why I say it's underrated, because we're not educated on it. I just put in the group chat the video of you know, last week we talked about the teacher getting fired for girls taking down his hair. When I just put in a group chat of a principal getting his hair bedazzled by female students.
Right.
And nothing happened. They thought it was funny. So when it comes to us, I used to, even before I got my locks, I used to be so whatever about wearing my natural hair. I was like, I can't wear I always kept braids in. I didn't.
Is your hand up or is my computer stuck? Is my phone
stuck?
Yeah,
I got a question. Like,
okay.
I got a question for the ladies, because I mean y'all rock the you know, the wigs and the installments and the
tread light, bro.
Stuff like that.
She said tread lightly.
All right, so this is a question. This is a real. It might be a dumb question, but it's a real question.
Okay.
Because it's men out here that don't know.
Okay.
So like, all right, you're born with hair, right? So you got like hair, right?
Right here.
So the wigs that you put on is the hair that you would like the hairstyle that you like, right? So it's just a question.
Okay.
Why don't you make your hair that you have on your skull? Like, why don't you make that you know what I'm saying? Like the kind that you want, and then you don't have to put a wig on because your head is your hair, your wig or whatever. Like, I don't. Does that make sense?
Saying.
Okay.
Toy, you can answer that first.
Okay, so more importantly, it's not a dumb question, B.
Okay.
But a lot of times the reason why women wear wigs, especially if you're a woman and you have good hair, a good length and a good grade of hair, putting heat on your hair all the time can cause damage. So wigs is not always worn by women who have to wear wigs because their hair is not the way they want it. Wigs is worn by a lot of women who have good hair is because it keeps down, all of the process of the heat and the breakage and all of that stuff from their natural hair, right? So it helps save it in a sense, okay? Now for women like myself who I don't have to wear wigs because I have short hair and I can rock my short hair, but I'm not really good at the upkeep of my natural hair, right? And so this is not like, for instance, let's just go here. This wig that I have on, this was my Kimura look, even though,
That's wig right there.
Don't do that. Not too much.
I didn't know. Okay.
This is the wig
over there every week.
Okay.
I have short hair, right? I cut all my hair, but I have short hair. But I don't have my hair, in order for it to grow long, to be like this and not have to rock the wig, I have to take care of it. And I unfortunately don't take care of my hair the way that I should. And so it's easier for me just to go, boom, grab somebody else's and put it on. That's me.
Okay, so that's the answer that I was looking for.
That's me.
Y'all don't feel like making your hair the way you would like your wigs.
It takes a lot of it. You have to, condition it, wash it. You have to process. Like, there's a lot of steps to maintaining
a hair day.
Your hair. And unless you put forth that time and effort to do so, because like me, I don't take care of my hair at all. So it's not going to grow long like this beautiful wig when the wig is combed out. But you do have a lot of women, because here's the underrated thing about it. A lot of people see women, Black women, with wigs on and think that they got short, nappy hair or whatever, and they need to wear a wig. And half of them don't. They don't wear it because they have to. They wear it because they choose to keep down, like I said, the heat off of their hair and the maintenance of it.
Don't you live in Texas?
Huh?
Don't you live in Texas? It's hot as hell out here. It was 94 today.
Flat iron heat. Flat iron and straighten it every day.
Right. Let me look at the family, because the family making some good points.
Avi say cut it off.
No, Avi definitely said cut it off. Jaqueline says
Jacqueline,
that's what I said. Jacqueline says because the hair don't participate. Yolanda says it costs too much. It does cost too much to maintain hair. She also says we can't help with that texture when we're born with, right? Because we have that fine, great,
that kinky curly,
that curly.
Yacky.
Kagan says it's maintenance for sure. That comes from a brother who must have to pay for his wife's hair all the time.
Every time I see his wife's hair is laid. Every time his wife her laid.
Okay. Yolanda says I ain't spending no more than $49.99 on a wig. Listen.
Wigs be like $300 plus the install, $500 plus. They spend an easy $1,000.
Yes, Jude said it's easy to maintain, wake up and brush the edges and go. Facts, because they making wigs that's glueless. So back to your whole point, B, it's just simply because of preference as far as like the quickness, the low maintenance, or you got a lot of women who like natural hair. They don't put product on their hair. You know, you look at Mia, my sis Mia, you know, she has a natural, you know what I'm saying? But that requires you to take care of it, right, Mia?
Oh,
so it is possible. Gotcha.
It is
no,
possible.
what I'm saying though, like with me, I could either do my locks myself. If I go to a loctician, I pay $300 to get my hair retied. Or I do it myself and take up my whole weekend. Which one do I want to do? Right now, I'm doing it myself, and I'll just take that weekend and do my hair myself. But if not, I go and I sit in somebody's chair and let them retie my locks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Same thing. Okay, same thing with the dude. Because dudes, I am noticing now, men are doing way more with their hair.
Yeah. And Corte had put in the comment, you know, men or women are wearing the wigs and men are going to hairsprays, you know.
Men use I hate that edge control. Not that edge control, that fake that I hate it.
B, would you do that? Your edge up was messed up and your barber messed up your edge up. Would you have to line up your edges?
It depends on what I gotta do. Like, am I?
Yeah, don't say be no mine. Kay can be on your head, B.
Or a picture, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't rock this shit now. You know, I don't.
B, question then for you, B. Would you date a woman or would you take a woman serious if you have not seen her real hair?
No, I gotta see what's up under there, because you might be looking like Fire Marshal Bill or something.
But okay, but when would you? Okay. Let's just say that she looks a mess up under the wig, but every time you see her, her hair is laid. When will you expect to see her in her natural Fire Marshal Bill state and go out?
As soon as possible. Like,
ain't going. No, I'm saying y'all not going out on a date and she's Fire Marshal Bill.
Like you going over there and she in pajamas and you don't see her with her wig on. Like the day she just like, you know what? Let's have a movie night, Netflix and chill. You
know what? Our producer is the best in the world. He's the best in the world.
I love Corte.
Corte, can you run it back one more time?
When you snatch a female wig out, that what it look like for real though.
I just told you
braids, or it might be 3 plaits and it be like that. And you be like, bruh.
B, I just told you a lot of women have really good hair. They just wear wigs,
really long hair
of them. You know what I'm saying? And my girl Avi, she was in here because Avi was like, you know, chop it off. And that baby, she looks so beautiful with her ball because everybody can't rock that either.
Avi said she gets sunburns on her shit.
Yes, she do, because that's, you know what I'm saying?
I hate y'all so much.
No, but seriously, ain't no different than, you know, I saw K Miss in the comments. Somebody who's bald headed is like, yeah, if you out in the sun, that's chance of, you know, of that. But on that note, y'all stick with us, okay? We're gonna jump into one more quick commercial break. Y'all stay tuned. We got some more topics for you. I'm just saying. Let me go comb my hair.
Hey,
earlier today, Clyde Rivers pleaded not guilty by ways of insanity. He is currently being held on a $50,000 bond.
I told her to move out of Oak Cliff years ago. She had to be the one to save the city.
My life has been nothing but death. I lost my hero, and now my baby sister.
What do we got?
Well, we got an officer shot through the neck.
It looks like what we were told about Lala ain't right. Something ain't right here.
I'd like to thank all of you for joining us in the inaugural celebration of the life of Laura McMillan.
This motherfucker killed my sister, he gotta go.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close, you gon' go around town. Off this play, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, as long as I get paid. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can shred. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Bad little fire, she been on my mind. Soon as I get back, she can shred. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made.
Alright, y'all ready? Let's do this. This is for Lala. It's for Lala. For Lala.
Why these hoes sweat me? Flexing on your bestie, pass your bitch, I'm intercepting. My spaghetti's in my y'all to go upstairs and get yourselves together. Freshen up. Hurry up!
Man, we can't act like that.
We got a whole white woman in this house.
So, we've been having some trouble communicating.
So you try to tell me y'all ain't fucking?
Well, it's more than just.
Shit!
I need you to understand me.
We came here for a purpose and we all need to stick to that. So what's first, Tori?
The why. All couples should sit in a common area and answer, why are we here today?
I'm here because she making me be here.
Be serious,
What?
Garrett.
I am. You making me be here. Shit.
I have to ask, what makes you think that man is gay?
First of all, I said bisexual.
Isn't that the same thing?
No.
So why don't you want to marry the white girl, bro, your mom's way?
Come on, man. I didn't say I didn't want to marry her. I just said that my mom wasn't the only reason why I wasn't married.
So why you didn't just say that?
Nigga, I tried.
No, you didn't. You just gave a long, dramatic pause. Almost made that white girl go into cardiac arrest.
This weekend, you're going to question everything. Secrets, lies, and the truth will come to the surface.
I'm sorry. Fuck!
Oh, nah, fuck that. What type of cult shit Dr. Rose got us on right now?
Welcome back and welcome back. I want to give a really quick shout out to Jeff X Visuals for Grit. That is starring my boy Be Naked. Well, I don't know if he's necessarily starring, but I know he's a part of that amazing production. You still have time to get your tickets for that premiere. It's going to be June the 8th. Okay. It's called Grit by Jeff X Visuals. Super dope trailer. So shout out to Jeff. I also want to give a quick shout out to Q and Coda for Twisted Hearts. So stay tuned and be on the lookout for that as well. That one is going to be in theaters near you soon. All right. Now, at this time, we want to thank y'all for coming back, family, and tuning back in with us. We do see that y'all were commenting a little bit more on that hair topic there. With the, mentioning, I do agree with the alopecia, and there's different, because they was going in, they just wanted you to know that a lot of women have, alopecia, which is the hair loss that they can't control. That's why they wear wigs and they look beautiful. So yeah, you might want to check your DM.
I gotta meet you like that. You can't have long hair and then cut your shit bald.
And just let it like that. Like,
let me tell you,
for you.
I dated this guy and I had long hair because before I liked my hair was long. And when we broke up, I cut all of it off, like fade, like waiting to exhale, cut it off.
Okay.
And because he loved my long hair,
right?
He was like, "You look so good with your hair cut short." That was the worst thing. I thought I was just going to detest, because he always made fun of girls with short hair, and I just felt like I was going to turn him out. And when he liked my short hair, I cried. I had to cut all my inches out.
Okay, well, I agree with Kagan. Kagan says, B just want to know what's under the wig, and he agrees. So I get it. Okay, you just said let you know what you get into.
I just want to know what's up under there.
What's up under there? What you getting into? Okay, that's fair. You know what I'm saying? Because we got questions too on certain things. You know what I'm saying? Is you only got a Cash App, or is that your real checking account? You know what I'm saying? We got questions. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said,
are them gray sweats lying? What, you got a gun in your pocket, or you happy to see me? What?
Right.
We want to know.
Right. At this time, family, we're going to go ahead and jump into our next segment of Hot Topic by Boy B. Take it away.
Hot Topic. Hey, that little song be jamming up. All right. Yeah, man. All right. So real quick, man, thank y'all for joining me with Hot Topic, man. Hey, can I get my picture blown up? You know what I mean? No, I'm just playing. Listen. So real quick, man, I just want to check it. Okay, now I was playing, but all right, look, real quick, man, I want to check in with the people, man, because apparently we had a storm. We had like a tornado or something. Yeah, I slept through the whole motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But It's some people out there. Yeah, I did. I ain't wake up till like 9 that morning. To a whole bunch of text messages saying, "Are you okay? Are you good? Check in." I'm like, "Are you okay? Shit, what the fuck going on?" Like, so then I got on Facebook and I seen a lot of people went through some storms and stuff. And then I went outside to go smoke my little morning blunt, and I seen it was like some trees and stuff in the street. So I was like, "Oh, damn," So then I learned that it was like 8,000 people that don't have no power right now. Like, still don't have no power, so they couldn't even tune in right now, man. So we praying for y'all. You know what I'm saying? If y'all need something, if you need like a shower or a bed to sleep in, they got hotels, like Motel 6. They cheap. You know what I'm saying?
You going to hell? You going to hell?
Now I'm just saying, man. Listen, I've been there before. So. Nah, but we are praying for those that still don't have no power, man. We hope that that y'all get that power back. That none of your food is fucked up, and none of that shit, man. It ain't too hot tonight, Yeah. So did y'all lose?
You know what, B? I have to agree with you, because I woke up to some text messages too, and they were like, "Are you good?" And mind you, let me tell y'all, family, your girl paid her light bill at like 11:30. Okay. So, yeah, I had only 30 minutes to pay because I had to pay it that day. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I woke up about 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, I woke up because I was hot because the power went out. Right. So I rolled over. You know what I'm saying? It's hot. I sleep in my contacts all the time. That's a different story. I couldn't see. I bumped into the table. I got a bruise on my leg right now. I'm discombobulated. I feel like it's a Twilight Zone. I come outside, ain't nobody outside. Trees everywhere, like you said, B. Trees is everywhere. And my power is off. And I'm like, they didn't took my money and to cut off my lights anyway. Like, wait a minute.
Damn.
Wait a minute.
So y'all,
and I realized that's when
y'all really slept through
That's when I realized.
Yeah.
Listen, like I was exhausted, and
My
I
head
don't
was
sleep
right next to the window. So
no, I woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning. I heard I'm terrified of storms. Let's be clear. I am terrified of storms. 5 o'clock in the morning, I heard the thunder. It woke me up. Then the sirens started coming. Then like the sound like an Amber Alert. I was like, who done got kidnapped? No, it's a tornado here. So I wake up my kids. I live in a townhouse now. I wake up my kids and I'm like, we gotta go downstairs. When the city of Garland call you and tell you to take cover, I done woke everybody up. Get up, we going downstairs to the both my kids and my dog were squeezed in that little bitty half bathroom. One was sitting on the toilet. I'm sitting on the sink. Michael just standing there looking crazy. And the dog in there. He was like, Mama. So he ended up going to the other closet across the hall. We all went downstairs.
Wait, you put the dog in the opposite closet?
Michael went in the opposite closet. And the dog was in the bathroom with us. I'm scared.
Michael is a human being, right?
He asked to go in the closet. He said that bathroom was too little. The closet, it's a little bitty closet.
The dog was taking up room.
So what, we gonna let the dog die?
Who is Michael?
I mean,
Michael didn't die. See, she put her son in the closet too. I woke my kids up and we went downstairs, and my son was like, Mama,
Lassie ass would have been in the motherfucking hallway.
Draco is scared of. He peed on the floor because he's scared of storms. Draco is terrified of storms too. I'm watching it. A tree fell on my. You know what though? I always be going to park there, and my neighbor took my park, and a tree fell on her car. I said, A tree fell on her car. I was an hour late going to work. I'm telling you. We sat there. I woke my kids up. We went downstairs. I said, y'all, this is not a drill. We going downstairs.
I'm
okay,
just
so
I'm sorry.
So the storms is coming. Your door fly open. The windows start breaking. You got two arms. You got one son and one arm. You got a free arm. You grabbing the dog. or you grabbing your other son?
I'm grabbing my son. And
Six
my son grabbing the dog.
And that's not what you did. You grabbed Lassie.
I didn't grab Draco. Draco beat me to the room. Draco went into the bathroom. He was looking at Michael like, when you coming? He was looking at my son like, come on, nigga, we hit her. This
Homeward Bound Part 2. He been lost out here because family first, man. Though
my dog literally, it stormed the other day while I was at work. My dog scratched my door. I guess he thought I was at home, or he was just trying to get in my room. He scratched my door until he had blood. And I had to wash my door because he had blood on the door. He was scratching it. My dog is scared. I'm going to call Peter on you, B, because obviously you hate animals.
Man, look, dogs know what to do. They know how to take cover and get up out of there. Unless it was a service dog.
And Draco is officially an emotional support dog.
No,
I have him registered.
Taking up space, man.
He stresses me out, but he is my emotional support dog. He's registered. He has papers.
What'd he do?
Huh?
When you emotional, what he do?
He sit there. I ain't gotta pay for him to be in my apartment. I ain't gotta pay for him to be here.
Listen, I feel like, you know, my girl Jay said they better figure out their own lives because they ain't like cats got 9 lives. You know what I'm saying? Your dog isn't your child. Yes. I'm not a dog hater. I'm not. I'm terrified of dogs, but baby, if that's why I don't have a dog, because you know he better figure it out, because I don't. But I know some people love their animals, cherish their animals just like their kids. But I feel like that should have been on the overrated, underrated.
No, I was in there. Michael decided to go into the other closet because he said it was too packed. He said, because it's just a half bath downstairs.
You gonna let your child go down the hallway around the corner
somewhere? No, it's literally right across the hallway in the coat closet.
It's away from you. You and your other kid.
He chose to go out.
So if you was drowning, do you think Lassie would save you?
Tyson, my baby boy, would save me. Michael can't swim.
No, I said
Tyson was in there with me.
The damn dog.
Draco.
He gonna save you?
He would dang sure try.
B, do you have a dog?
Nah, I ain't got no dog. I got a little neighborhood cat that be coming over here meow. I feed my little
no, bro.
I don't even like cats, but man, look, he was looking hungry one day. He was starving. And I fed him, I started cooking, so I fed him a little something, and now he won't leave.
That's where you messed up. You stuck.
Look, I cut him off though because he came over here the other day. He been missing for a while. I'm like, damn, where MJ? I gave him a little name.
He your pet.
Yeah, I'm like, man, where MJ at, man? I be buying him a little food and shit. He gone. He come back around with a fucking collar with a damn necklace, a damn collar, man. I said, oh man, get your ass away from here, man. I ain't feeding you, nigga. You got an owner now.
Yeah,
but he ain't got it now, so I think he took it out because I stopped.
So, has he started bringing you critters? Because once he falls, he'll start bringing you dead rats and stuff. Cats, to show you that their appreciation, they'll bring you dead rats and dead birds.
I
think bring you dead animals.
I think you need rats in order for it to bring you.
No, outside it's rats.
Ain't no rats.
And bring it to your doorstep.
No, that motherfucker ain't brought me no damn rat.
Yeah, they will. It was a stray cat. We called it Stray. And we would feed it dog food and the cat ate it. And the cat would bring us dead rats and stuff and put it on the porch. And then it would try to rub your leg like, oh, I brought you this dead rat.
Yeah, that's how I always try to rub nigga leg. And
listen, I'm telling y'all, if it's not a fish, I don't want it.
You be careful because Oscars would jump out the pool. My mom loves animals. So we used to have Oscars and they would jump out the aquarium.
That's fine, but that's the only non-human thing that I'm doing is a fish. I do a beautiful fish aquarium, but I ain't doing no cat. I ain't doing no dog.
So if the fish jump out, you're going to put the fish back in the aquarium.
My fish ain't going to jump out.
The fish jump out the aquarium.
That's why I got a lid on it.
But are you gonna remember? Are you gonna remember to feed it though, Toya?
Yeah, that's how you like little.
Toya, you kill fish.
You don't be feeding the cat. I mean, you don't be feeding the fish.
Yeah, I do feed. I would feed fish. I used to have a fish when I was growing up, and it's like the fillet. That's why. What do you think
What
I
happened
cooked
to
the
it?
little sprinkle like?
What happened to it?
What happened to the fish?
What happened to the fish?
No, see what happened back then.
God damn.
Explain, B. What happened was back then we didn't have no self-cleaning filter type of tank. You had to literally take the rocks out, take all the decor out, and clean it. And
Damn.
that wasn't my ministry. See, now they got self-cleaning tanks, and we didn't have one. So I realized I don't want the maintenance of doing all of that. So yeah.
I had my mama, like I said, my mama love animals. My mama had went to the lake and got a catfish, and it was little, and so
a pet.
we named it Kitty. We had a pet catfish.
Bruh, stop. Man, hold on, bro. That's the most countrified shit I've ever. I don't even think they do that in the country. They eating fish. They not finna fuck around.
It wasn't big enough to eat. It wasn't big enough to eat.
But they do sell catfish as aquarium fish.
I know that.
Catfish.
But we had
damn nugget fucking around.
Yeah, we had Kitty. Kitty didn't have no filter. Kitty was just in straight water.
Okay, so the storms is coming, and you gonna scoop up Kitty and put him in a little plastic bag to save him, or what?
No, Kitty wasn't gonna die. Kitty was a catfish. Kitty wasn't gonna die.
Oh,
now,
okay.
I did have a hamster that I thought was dead.
I had a hamster too. They stinky.
But I threw it in the trash because I didn't know hamsters hibernated if you don't feed them to like keep them alive. So I threw it in the trash. All of a sudden, I heard the trash shaking. Yeah. It got into some Taco Bell. That hamster ended up living.
After the Taco Bell?
After the Taco Bell, I had to put it back in the cage.
So back to your point, because you know what, we go way over here from the story.
Yeah,
sorry. People really affected, but I just want to say this. I did lose power, not but I do naturally have power. But for 2.3 seconds, I did think that the light company bamboozled me, and I paid my bill. You know what I'm saying? Did you lose power, B?
No, I ain't lose power. I ain't lose no sleep either. So I was in.
I didn't lose power. We went downstairs and we.
Yeah, always have a story. That was a yes or no.
Yeah, I do. You know I do. No. We live.
That was yes. You lost power. No, you didn't.
No,
Cortez, did you lose power?
My next hot topic. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. So I was scrolling, man, and I ran across Vivica A. Fox.
The Fox?
Yeah, and a lot of people know her. She's an actress, well seasoned, expired season. But she, actress Vivica A. Fox, says that at the age of 60, she is finally looking for a husband. And she's taking our applications.
She's looking.
She ready to settle down. Okay.
At 60, do we have a picture of what she looks like now? Oh my god.
Oh, she's.
Look,
that's not a good picture. Maybe you need a different one. That's not a good.
No, that's her. That's her.
That's a bad angle.
Do we have another one?
Do
we have another picture? Let's get another one.
Does that mean she's gonna be? Yeah, because I thought that was a good picture. She's thick, like she's 50. She looks amazing.
Nah, that one, she was shining. She looked like she had Vaseline on her face. That wasn't a good picture of her.
Can we put that picture back up? Because I didn't see nothing wrong with the picture.
Why she wait till 60?
She done having her fun.
Gosh,
that's even worse. That's even worse. She looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid.
Wait.
Medea.
She looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. That ain't her.
Y'all wrong.
That's a doctored picture.
Why do you wait till now to try to find somebody?
Maybe because she's settled in her career and all the things she wanted to do, she didn't have time for a relationship. But
late.
what I would say is her first statement of saying now that she's ready to find, I hope she meant in a general sense, because I'm not looking for no man. A man is to find me. Like, what? Is that why I'm single? Because I'm supposed to go look for him? Like, what?
I think everybody should be looking for everybody.
Right.
No.
I don't mind. She's open, not necessarily looking for a man, but she's open to the idea of finding her companion.
She said she's looking for a nigga.
I don't blame her though. Look at her.
But no, at 60, she shouldn't be making that statement, because she should know in her, tenured years that you don't look for a man.
Wait, pause. Y'all see what Kagan say?
What did he say?
Y'all know Player Toya.
It's been established.
This has been her established. Player Toya.
I'm not a player.
You can rap on the pod.
No, what I'm saying is I am not about to go look for a man, even at 60. If I'm single, God forbid, then I'm not looking, though. I'm traditional in a lot of ways. He is to find me. She's a beautiful woman, even though she done gained a lot of weight. And, hey, she ain't everybody's cup of tea. B, you ain't into thick women? Like, there you go.
I like what I like. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying.
Ooh, is that her?
I feel like.
Why they do that?
I feel like we should be realistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay,
why your face was looking like that?
Like, you 60, right? So like you knocking on the door. You know what I'm saying? You almost done.
Knocking on what though?
Damn near.
Okay, so now she's ready to retire. Okay. He said it looked like Tyler Perry made that. Okay, so really, honest and truly, to be fair, if at 60 years old now she's not ready to work as much, she has been working since the 90s. She got a big line.
It's about you. It's about you. It's all about you.
Now she ready to settle down.
It's too late.
It's too late.
Why? Too late.
Ew. Why? Somebody take the keyboard from Cortez.
Yeah. Nah, it's too late. What you waiting on? 60?
I'm telling y'all right now, if Vivica A. Fox get booed up by the end of this year, I'm done with my whole life. Because, baby,
she's speaking it into existence. Let her speak it.
Cortez, I don't know
how he do that.
That's funny.
She do favor like they cousins and related and stuff.
Nah, they
like,
that's what happens.
Oh,
it's the lips.
I hate him,
man.
I hate Cortez.
It's the lips.
But here's the thing, Tyler. I think Tyler has very nice feminine lips. His lips, it shouldn't go on a man, but he got feminine lips. Her lips.
So that's why he always plays a woman.
It is too late. It's a cutoff time.
Late at 60,
so what's the cutoff time for finding love then? What is the cutoff time for finding love?
Let me see. I'm gonna say.
Janesta said, Vivica look handsome.
I'm gonna say once you hit like 60s and up, like come on, man. You just needed to worry about getting closer to the man and living life.
Okay, literally, okay.
But,
cause you put all your focus over here, like man, you gotta learn colors and what's your favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Once you get to a certain age, I don't think that's relevant. Okay, so totally off topic. Well, not on topic, but off topic. My stepfather passed in January. My mom is 66. I wish I had a picture of her. I put it up, but I don't. But anyways, my mom is 66. My stepdad passed in January. Why last month somebody asked her sister, my aunt, hey, Wanda, is she ready to date yet? So like My mom was like, no, I'm not ready to date. Like, my husband just died, but
that's a different situation because
he over 60.
No, it ain't because of her age. It's because she just lost half of her life. You know what I'm saying? So she ain't gonna be ready to date.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, I don't know where B went. He left.
No, at the end of the day, okay.
They already ready to date my mama.
No, but let me just be clear.
And I'm single.
Let me just be clear. There is a part of what B's saying is to be true. You want to give people the best years of your life, right? So in a sense, you can feel like, what does she have left to give at 60? And she's done a lot of amazing things. And then her health has gotten in front of her a little bit based on how she, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't in a position to talk about nobody because I'm thick, but that's I'm just saying at 60, looking for love is not absurd. But there is a cap on how long we're gonna be on this side of heaven. We don't know, it could be at any time. We know that. But you closer to it at 60.
I feel like,
so I get it in that regard, but just the ideal of her wanting to sit down and be settled with somebody, I think that that's a beautiful thing. I don't know how, because listen, here's what's happening. Even at I'm 45, even at 45, this is the problem. Me that's around our age, they looking over us and down at those young tenders. So her
she can manipulate. Where is he gone? Is he gone?
Her at 60. Kagan says, I mean, how many more years of fucking do you got at 60?
It ain't just about sex though, Kagan.
Because listen. Now, here's one thing Vivica did. We know that Vivica dated down, dated younger. She dated 50 Cent at one point in her life, right? So she definitely was into younger men at one point. Maybe when she say that, she wants a young tenderoni to keep her youthful, you know?
Erykah Badu's man is in his 30s, and she just bought him a new car. Erykah Badu's man.
Okay. So that's a possibility. Like at the end of the day, she might be looking for, yes, like Jacqueline said, companionship. She wants companionship. B said, y'all better be glad God don't like ugly.
Where are you at? Because B he coming, but he ain't even out here no more.
Yes, I agree with J. Marie. Also, she says you can find love at any age.
No, Erykah Badu is not single. She's with some youngster. He real young, early 30s. Okay, but my thing is, Toya, this could be her better years because she was always working, always on the road. Now she has the time to sit back and relax, and her money is stacked. Now they can go to Jamaica or Dubai or whatever, and she got time.
What do you mean her money is stacked? A man better not be trying to.
But I'm just saying, she not trying to hustle. She ain't having kids. She can't get knocked up. But so now she's saying that she ain't got to hustle. She ain't got to work hard. Regardless, she ain't with no dude for no money. But what I'm saying is now she don't have to. Okay, let's be fair, Toya. Our podcast gonna blow up. Let's just speak on it. Our podcast is gonna blow up. There might be a time where we're in a different city every night. Ain't no man, well, I'm not gonna say not every man, but a lot of men may not want you to be in a different city every night. Now she's more settled.
Let me tell you something.
I'm listening. That's Sharon, her man.
Wait, go back.
Put that back up, Cortez.
So that's Cher and her boyfriend. Cher is 77 and her boyfriend is 38.
You know what? I give up. If Cher can get a man, but you know what? Here's the thing, though. I do attract young tenders all the time, and that's the problem. I be like, I don't want a young tender.
I don't want anybody. Who the hell is that? Where you been?
Whoa,
who the hell is that?
Right, he just comes holding up.
You can't just be walking in here like that.
But no, did you see one more time for B? Did you see Cher? B? Did you see right there? Right there, B.
When Cher lips get that big? Let's talk about what's really important. She got a lot of work.
What the fuck wrong with her face?
everything. It's made out of Play-Doh. But that's her dude. Her dude is 38. She's 70.
I'm telling you, for real, y'all. I don't know what. Like, I think I'm dope. Like, that just discouraged me.
She said B sound like that storm. B kind of ruckus. I can't stand Cortez. I swear I can't stand him. I can't stand Cortez.
At the end of the day, Viva can do whatever she wants for her good life, but I do feel like there's nothing wrong with having hope even at 60, because she feel like she got a little bit longer to give. But at the same time, her chances,
like now she's ready to
hold on. Her chances of coming across, let's say if she's interested in a man around her age or a little older, right? Her chances of that is slim, just because men, I noticed that as men get older, they skip over us good ones and go down to the young tenders they can control. And play.
If y'all was good, you would be wifed up by now. That's what the old man is saying.
I was 10 long years, but
we're not doing Vivica. Let's be clear, because I love me some Vivica. I actually bought one of her wigs long time ago. Vivica was
like the one that she had on.
Huh? She has a wig line. What?
You know, you got hair too. You know.
Okay, so Janessa said, "Damn, B, tell us seasoned women how you really feel." Geez.
Oh, B finna get canceled.
Yeah. We're gonna be realistic about it. Are you over 60? Hang it up. Hang it up. It's time to start thinking about
heard that conversation we just had about my mama.
Okay, time out. I got a question. I got a question.
You ain't playing.
Kagan, I will say there is a lot of good young women, because all young women are not money hungry heifers. Okay, so there is a lot of mature, amazing young women. I'm just saying that those older men who skip over us good seasoned women to go to the younger one, it be the ones who they can manipulate their mind and buy them, because you can't buy me, and you can, you know what I'm saying? And so no, there is good young women, but there's also those other type of women. And so for Vivica at 60, now let me ask you this, B. Let's just say that Vivica looked amazing, like Angela Bassett does at her age.
Mm-hmm. Okay? You're still 60.
No, listen. Would you not be interested if she was interested in you and it was like a Angela Bassett situation? Angela Bassett.
No, I'm not saying that men are not. I'm not saying men won't be interested in marrying Vivica A. Fox. I'm just saying like the what everybody think marriage is, the spend the rest of your days and love and cherish it. Man, come on, you halfway there. You spending time trying to get to know this person when you need to be getting to know the Lord.
So you don't think it has nothing to do with her age or her looks is the reason why you feel like
it's
that?
Your age. You've given your whole that shit is gone.
But she's not looking.
What y'all gonna go to bingo and cruises? Like that's it.
But what if she's only looking for a man around her age or older? She's not looking for a young tender anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all have to have the same goal. Like, okay, like we both know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like we can go to IHOP. I mean, like we only have a certain amount of time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, get the discounts and shit. We only got a certain amount of time. So like if y'all both know like that, then yeah, that's cool. But I'm saying if she going in thinking like I want to find somebody that that loves me for me and all the little sweet shit that women be wanting. Like, come on, man, you gotta be realistic, man. Nigga finna get you for your money.
What about Beyonce mama? Beyonce mama married that man.
Who you is and what you bringing to the table, man. They not really going for you in
Yolanda says
your inner.
Our family said, Yolanda says, whatever, because I'm going to be looking good at 60 and still ready to get it in. Okay.
Yeah.
Jason, I'm young, old, hybrid.
Yes.
Kagan says, I feel what you're saying, but having kids might also be a factor in that too.
Boom. You can't even have kids at 60, huh?
What's that got to do with anything?
That's what I want. That's a part of marriage.
That's not for you then. She's not the one for, but a 60-year-old man ain't trying to have no baby.
Right.
Why he ain't?
Shoot out powder.
No,
why he ain't?
He ain't.
Why he ain't?
Great,
he
got
play
great
with
grandkids in him. He ain't want no.
Why
Ain't no
he
60-year-old man.
Let's be clear, B. Your left is hurting right now, B.
Vanessa says B act like he's not going to expire. He's not going to be expired season one day.
Yeah, and I'm gonna still be trying to push. I'm still be trying to have babies and everything as old as I am.
And be like, hey, baby, take my diaper off. No, nigga.
And you gonna take it off?
Your diaper off to do
what
nothing.
Are you talking about?
But you know what? Here's a very good point. When men are in their adolescent, their youthful years, y'all are horn dogs, want to get it in all the damn time. And we kind of a little bit more reserved on that. When we hit over 40, baby, that switch turns on and we be ready to get it in. And y'all can't even have function. Y'all got ED and all kind of issues. So it might be harder.
Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah, let me say it louder. Who created Hot Girl Summer? What are you talking about?
I'm just letting you know that she's looking for
women hit their prime. Women hit their prime late 30s, early 40s. Men hit their prime in their 20s. They can't keep up. Why you think they got all them pills for men?
Why you think they have all these kids? Hold on, what are we talking about right now? Because women have been y'all finna go to a whole nother subject and y'all trying to give me counsel. I see what you're trying to do. Y'all want me to speak the truth out here. Y'all trying to get people to hate me.
ED in your 40s, baby.
For being
ED
honest.
in your 30s, Kagan. Quit playing ED, because now it's all these new drugs. Men be having ED in their 30s.
What is it? What is that? ED.
Erectile dysfunction.
Vivica may have more of a problem finding a man at 60 because of the sexual him able to keep up with her than if she was in her 30s. Like, I mean,
Jay said, wait a minute, let's listen to this. Jay said, my dad was 66 when I was born.
Bam. So
First of all, let's be clear. I mean, and Jay, I say this with all the sincerity. How effective was he when you were growing up? How many times were y'all able to play? He was able to pick you up and y'all were able to do things.
Jay, go ahead and
no, I'm being serious. I'm not being
bust her bubble. Bust her bubble.
Oh, he passed 77 years old, baby. Jay's daddy said, "Hey, ain't stopping."
Yeah, that was like what 10, 12 years.
He was like my grandpa. That's
she
what
said
I'm
her
saying.
daddy had kids. Yes.
Huh.
Kagan says she ain't got but like 5 more years.
Ain't you crazy? Women can get it in. Okay. Y'all finna make me put my nursing hat on.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all not know that STDs or STIs, what they're called now, they run rapid in your 20s and in your 70s. Them nursing homes, they be getting it in them nursing homes. Them women be getting it in.
Because I ain't got nowhere else to go.
They have, and all you do is open the door and you say, hey, make sure ain't nobody getting raped. Oh, y'all, this is consensual, and you walk back out and let them have sex.
Okay, so with that being said, then that means that Vivica got hope at 60.
She got hope because she still got a sex drive. It's the men. She gonna have to get somebody in his 40s.
I just want to go on the record and say that I was never saying that she ain't had hope. I was saying that it is stupid for her to wait until she is 60 to find a real relationship. That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna stand on that.
That she haven't been like looking, and maybe she's just putting it out there because her process has been so slow on coming across somebody.
Because that's what she said in the interview.
Vocal with it.
Okay, what about okay, and kind of off topic, but still on topic. What you call it had a Facebook profile, not a Facebook, dating profile. Went to the PNB with Snoop Dogg. Martha Stewart had a dating profile, and they found it, and she ended up matching with a dude, and he thought it wasn't real, and kind of find out it was really Martha Stewart on this dating profile. So, like, older women are still, because number one, women outlive men. Men die, men's age is roughly around 75. Women live to approximately around 90 in the United States.
Okay.
So the men that died, what's she supposed to do? She got a whole nother 30 years.
Jay Marie said, Martha is loaded. I'll be her wife.
I'm not licking that. I mean, I'll let her cook. She can cook and decorate my house.
Okay. With that being said, go ahead and jump into our final thoughts, family.
Okay.
Because we definitely covered a lot on tonight.
We did. It's on you, Toya. You going first.
Final thoughts. I just want to say, this is what I just want to say on a more serious note. When it comes to the storms and everything, I did mean to mention this. FEMA is offering disaster assistance, and they have a list of counties on their website. So if you're in these certain counties, go on there and find out. If you're in Dallas County, we ain't on there yet.
How Dallas ain't?
It hasn't been listed as a disaster zone yet. So they are offering, disaster assistance. But even if your county isn't listed, you still can apply. It says it on there. Once it is, declared a disaster zone or whatever, then they'll process your application. So you still can apply. Okay. So I just wanted to mention that to the good folks out there who was affected by the storms. Okay. And I would just, I also would just say, it just made me realize, not having power for almost 24 hours, the things that are important to me, the things that I really need to invest in, like a portable charger.
More, you was definitely like steady being in the group. Like I'm charging my phone from the car. Like you wanted us to feel sorry for you, Toya.
No, that was a real life situation.
Damn.
I ain't got no power. How you supposed to charge your phone?
He was like, I'm in the car charging my phone, y'all.
That was the real truth. And so anyway, that was my final thoughts. Is just, I need to have a plan in place for disasters, because I really don't have one right now. And I damn sure ain't got no dogs to look after to put in the closet. But anyway.
Side note Cortez, if you can find that, could you post that link, or Toya, either one, if y'all find that link, post it on the page so they can find it?
Yeah, it's just FEMA.com, FEMA, FEMA.com. That's it. Okay. Yeah.
In case y'all need some help. What about you, B?
Oh, okay. Okay. You was talking. I thought you were just.
What is D-Snap?
Go right straight on into it.
Is that food stamps? Can I get food stamps?
They were giving out food stamps too, but I don't know if you already had to be currently receiving them. But they were giving out more, and so I don't know if you can qualify or if it's for the people who already get them. But if it is, disaster snap. Okay, so that is food stamps. And guess what? Anybody out there, if y'all want to get rid of some,
holla at you. 50 cents on the dollar. I got you.
Definitely 50 cents on the dollar for sure.
50 cents on the dollar. I got you.
Yeah, so those are my final thoughts.
Side note, real quick, before you get into yours, B.
Well, you had 3 side notes. What?
When COVID hit and they was giving out all them food stamps and they didn't give me none, I felt the kind of way. Man, I seen hoes eating lobsters and shrimp during COVID, and we eating oodles, and my kids at home too eating oodles and noodles. Yeah,
because you didn't lie right. You must have told the truth and they denied you.
Man, they some hoes. I ain't gonna lie. Thank you, Jay. Shout out to Jay. She a real one.
Story time.
I love Cortez.
Thanks.
God damn, 3 hours later. Okay, it's my turn. Bet. My final thought is, let's be realistic out there. Okay. If you're a golden girl and you know it, you know what I'm saying? Let's just be realistic. You seen the show? You seen that?
Had them niggas.
One of them, you know, but she couldn't keep one. She had a lot of them because she couldn't keep one because they didn't take her serious.
So had that comeback.
yeah, let's just be realistic, and that goes for the actors too, because it's 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So let's be realistic with our choices and roles and stuff too. So yeah.
Hold on, because I'm finna see something. Because
What?
Hold on 1 second. Because I did see something.
Okay.
No.
What you see?
Hold on. We need you to clear that up because what B? We got to be realistic in the roles.
Yeah, say it, B.
Like
we finna get canceled, B. We love you.
Oh, I ain't tripping. Listen, I think I'm saying actors
So
should
gonna
be.
get kicked off. B finna get canceled.
Yeah, no, you talking about the acting part? Yeah, I was saying actors should be just realistic with their choices and the roles that they go for, and how they performed
Makes sense.
in either they audition or they film project.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Be honest with yourself.
Listen, I'm in a hot seat because I really can't talk about nobody because man, say they finna.
But I'm Married is a movie. Okay.
I just
July 20th.
They just gonna, like, oh, I ain't going to the premiere. I'm not.
I'm going to the premiere, baby, and I'm being dressed for the girls. I'm going to the Grit premiere. I already got my ticket for that.
Let's go.
I got my so that's gonna be a weekend because I got tickets for the Grit premiere. That's
Is that your final thoughts? Because I'll just get you back.
My final thought is no. Let me say this. Then I'm gonna say my final thought. Saturday is the Grit premiere. Sunday is the
R&B bingo brunch.
R&B bingo.
I meant not bingo. R&B brunch. R&B bingo is tomorrow. I'm tripping.
Damn.
R&B brunch.
So R&B brunch is the 9th. No, put the 9th one. Don't put the 8th one because that's in Tyler. So R&B, there you go. R&B brunch on the 9th. If you have not got your tickets, go ahead and get your ticket. I'm in that thing. I heard I might do a cameo. Maybe, maybe not. Find out. Let's see what that liquor talking about. That's Sunday. That's Saturday. Everybody get tickets for the Grit premiere. B, put that on the page so that everybody can go to that and get tickets for the Grit premiere. Because we trying to see. I already got my ticket, so y'all need to get me because I can't wait to. If you don't support nobody else, you need to support Toya and B and Cortez. Like them three right there, I love them three. So you got to support them for real, for real. And this ain't just the alcohol talking. This how I feel.
You see what Kagan said for the older crowd? Come and get this bingo and R&B, baby.
that's Toya. R&B bingo. We finna play some bingo.
No, there is an R&B bingo tomorrow by Tori Lee. She puts it on every Thursday. And it's dope.
Playing her bingo every Thursday.
And it's dope. Yes, it's dope. It's a whole.
Tomorrow,
little concept. That's not the point.
Oh yeah, it's fun. It's fun for real. Like it's fun.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to go next. This coming up Thursday, my baby's graduating, so I won't be able to go.
Yeah, it's
dope. I'll be able to go after graduation. I might come out. But yeah, my final thought is don't take one for the team. If you don't like him, sis.
What?
If you don't like him, sis, your girl, if that's your friend, she know what you into. If that's your friend, if that's your good Judy, if that's your homie, if that's your homeboy, he know you ain't into that girl. He know that you don't allow him to get his rocks off on your expense.
Oh my God.
Was her nut for expense. I'm not doing it, bro.
Okay. All right.
People have no control over their friends. Okay, you don't know if your friend. Well, you know if your.
You know what your friend like.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a whole nother time. Okay.
Next week, B. That's next week.
Also, I want to say this. I want to say one more thing, and then I'm gonna be done. Yes, I'm on my liquid courage. It is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying, ain't going nowhere. If you don't rock with one of us, you don't rock with none of us.
Okay, and with that being said, this is what I would like for y'all to do, family. We were trying something new because of the storms, and everybody wanted to be safe and stay at home and all that good stuff because it was supposed to rain on today. If you like this concept of us, kind of coming at y'all this way, put in the comments and let us know. We vibe out real well when we all come together, but we wanted to, change it up for our good people, and wanted to see how y'all feel about this new look, this concept of us kind of being like boop 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 boop. You know what I mean? So let us know if y'all like this take on the podcast. With that being said, for next week, same place, same time. I'm your girl, Latoya B.
And I'm your boy, B. Nicky.
Mia F. Baby.
I'm
just
saying.
Yeah, y'all stay tuned next week. Thank you.